Hi guys, hope you're all well. I'm going to be doing a beauty haul for you today because recently I've been a little bit naughty and treated myself far too much, but it's all good because it seems like I hadn't in a little bit of a while. I don't know. That's probably a lie. But yeah, I'll show you what I've got and yeah, let's get straight into it. So first of all, after watching Jaclyn Hill's videos for some time, she always goes on about Makeup Geek eyeshadows, then I watch other YouTubers and they're like Makeup Geek, and I'm like, I'm a Makeup Geek and I haven't got any eyeshadows. That sounded really dumb. But yeah, so I treated myself to a load of Makeup Geek eyeshadows. They are so beautiful, they are so creamy, they're so easy to blend, and they're like $5.99 each dollars. So that's like what, £3? I don't know. It's really cheap anyway. But I got quite a few shades here, and I bought myself that Z palette too. Okay, so from the left, I think it's the left, this side, I get all confused what you can see. It's Peach Smoothie, followed by Creme Brulee, Frappe, Latte, Cocoa Bear, Mocha, and Corrupt. The next row, starting from the left again, this side, is Glamorous, Country Girl, Gold Digger, Last Dance, Chickadee, and Bitten. And then at the bottom is a MAC eyeshadow which I bought at the weekend, and that is Shroom, because apparently that's a really good one for the brow bone and I hadn't tried it and I was like, I need to get it. So I did, and I do love it. But yeah, this Z palette's really cool because it feels like I've created my own little palette. But yeah, the Makeup Geek eyeshadows are so good and they're so easy to blend, and you know, I thought I wouldn't be able to buy them because I live in the UK and they're in America, but the shipping was $9, which I think is so reasonable. That is really good, and I didn't get charged any like extra when it came to my door, which was fab. So yeah, thank you Makeup Geek for opening my eyes to new eyeshadows that are cheap. The next load of stuff is from Anastasia Beverly Hills. The first thing I purchased was the brow pomade. Now, I've got the dark brown one and I think it's a little bit too dark for me, so I may have to get the blonde and mix them together. The reason I didn't get the blonde was because it looked too blonde. It looked too like light for me. I have my eyebrows fairly dark, not black or dark brown like this. But yeah, this looked a little bit too harsh, I think. But the formula is so lovely and it just seems so... oh, you hardly need anything on a brush and just put them through your brows and it looks fab. But yeah, just the only thing is it's a little bit dark for me. Maybe I should dye my hair. No. The next thing I got from Anastasia, which you've seen me use in a tutorial, is the Amrazi eyeshadow palette. And I just love this. You know that I love it. It's just beautiful. The packaging is just stunning, exotic, and the colours are just fantastic. Look at that palette. That is just beautiful. And for an example of the pigmentation from this palette, this is Morocco, and that is just one swatch, one swipe, and look how fab it looks. It's just beautiful. At the Anastasia palette you get a little brush, so that's all good if you're on the move, with a mirror too. But yeah, it's £24 and I think you can't really go wrong. £24 for a palette with 10 eyeshadows in. There's £2.40 an eyeshadow. Bargain when they're that good. Finally from Anastasia, I got myself the contour kit, which just looks like this. It's pretty simple inside. There's no mirror, which I'm not really that bothered about, but in case you are. And that's what it looks like inside. There's highlights and contours, like bronzers, sorry. It says sculpt and define your features with 6 powders designed to contour and highlight. And they're removable too, so if it runs out you can refill the pan. And Anastasia recently, by the looks of it on Instagram, they've just brought out a new line, like, so you can get the perfect bronze, the perfect highlight for your palette, to do if you've got warm or cool tones. But in this palette, the thing that I love the most is the highlight sand. It's so gorgeous. No, I've got it on now and I don't know if you can really tell in the camera, but it's just, I just think it's stunning. Let me see if I can swatch it and that you can see. I just swatched it on my hands. I don't know if you can really see it, but it is fantastic. So beautiful. Next, I treated myself to this because when I was in Miami I wanted something from this brand, and I couldn't work out which powder to buy. I ended up getting the Hourglass Ambient Lighting palette, which has 3 powders, highlights inside, and they are just stunning. I've only used dim light so far, so I can't really say too much about it, but it just looks so beautiful and it just looks so luxurious, and the case is just looks like a sunglasses case or something. It's just so stunning. And I've used actually the dim light under my eyes today, even though it's got a tiny bit of shimmer in it. You can't really see the shimmer too much, so hopefully I look okay. But yeah, hopefully I'll get to use it more soon in tutorials or something. Next, you know, we all love to have big pouty lips. Why not? So I treated myself to the Lip Voltage Mix Up the Voltage. It's like a lip gloss which has a syringe with it, the syringe is full of like a collagen type thing, and depending on how much you can handle, you can go up to 0.3, I think it's milligrams, I'm not 100% sure, but you'll be able to tell if you've got the product, to make your lips pouty. And I've only used it once and I only went up to 2, and it was hot, it was tingling, I was like, burning, but it worked. At first I didn't think it was working. I was just like, this is just killing my lips, it's not even working. But it does work, and I think it would be good for like if you're going on a night out or something and you felt like you want to be a bit poutier. Give it, I don't know, like half an hour or so to work. Yeah, so you could put this on top of a lipstick, I think, because you don't just want clear lips. I don't anyway. But yeah, it's quite a good product. It's like £16, I think. It's obviously not as good as collagen, so don't get your hopes up and think you're just going to be so hello, but it is what it is. Okay, so next I got myself 2 of the Maybelline eye erasers, which I use all the time. Hello. And I got them in light, and the reason I got 2 was because it was free for 2 and my auntie bought one as well. She called me and was like, I found them, because I was so worried. So worried, it's such a problem. I couldn't find them for ages. I was like, are they being discontinued? I was like, please don't be discontinued, because they seem to only have like a couple of the nude ones left, and they're not like very good for highlighting for me because they're too dark. But luckily my auntie found them in Boots finally, so I got 2. So hopefully they don't discontinue. Maybelline, please don't. So yeah, just got a couple of those, and then what else have I got here? Okay, so at the weekend I went to Norwich and I went to House Fraser and I picked up a Benefit push-up liner. I'm not sure about this product. I've used it twice and I like the result that it gives. So I like the, you know, once I've done my eyes, I'm like, oh yeah, it does look quite nice. But I don't think it's easy to put on at all. It seems to go quite crumbly, and I find it quite hard to apply. It gets quite stuck, it's quite sticky and just crumbly. And you know, I do like how the wing turned out though, because I think because it's got a bit of an angled edge, it just made like the wing really sharp. But you know, you've got to press quite I don't know, you have to press quite hard to make it quite dark, because otherwise, because it's a bit crumbly, once that bit's crumbled off, you're left with it it's a little bit muted, like the black just looks a little bit washed out, so you have to go over it a couple of times, I feel. But you know, I'm going to be honest about it, I don't think it's as good as everyone's making out. And then also while I was in Norwich, I got MAC Whirl lip liner, which I'm wearing on my lips right now, and apparently it's what Kylie Jenner uses to make her lips look gorgeous, and I love that look right now. I wanted to get Velvet Teddy while there, but unfortunately I didn't have it. But I've been using this all over my lips and it looks fab. But this morning, haha, Velvet Teddy came through the door because I ordered it online, and I have got it on my lips on top of all the lip liner because I had the lip liner on already. So I don't know what it looks like with just like a line, you know, a lip line and then it on, because I've got the whole lip liner all over my lips. But let's give it a swatch. So pretty. It is so similar to Whirl. I'll put Whirl next to it actually, and there's Whirl next to it. You can see. So they're kind of the perfect match. Then I got myself another Too Faced Colour Drenched Lip Cream, and I just love the packaging. It's gold, the box it comes in. think I've shown you before, maybe on my vlog, I don't know. It's just so beautiful. Oh, so cute. And I got a naked dolly. I've already got it, but I kept losing it, and I thought, you know what, I'm just going to buy another one because it's just beautiful. If you can see, just there. But it's just gorgeous. Ugh, I just love it. Okay, I can't speak today, so I don't even know if I can say her last name anymore. I was watching Nicole Guerrero's video on like June favourites or something. She had this big sexy hair back home in a bottle, and I was like, oh, I have to get that. What a great idea. I haven't used it yet because I only got it like a week ago or so, and I haven't really had big hair. But yeah, if this is good, then this is going to be fab, and because I love big hair, who doesn't? Then, you know, I was sent a Caudalie eye cream, like a mini one, a couple of months ago, and it all ran out, so I was like, I have to buy it for myself, and I got myself a bigger version of it, and it is the Caudalie Polyphenol C15 range, and it's the anti-wrinkle eye and lip cream, and this is just beautiful. It just glides under the eye so nicely, and I use it every morning. I don't use it at night because I use a different one at night time, but it just absorbs into the skin beautifully. It's just so soft and just a really nice eye cream, so I got myself that. So anyway, that is everything I got in my haul. I really hope you enjoyed this. Sorry if I seem a bit bleh. I haven't felt great the past few days, so I'm a bit like, I feel like I'm not in the room. I feel a bit ooh. Yeah, and I feel like I can't speak. So it's probably not the best time to do a video, but I thought I need to do one, and I have all this stuff, so why not show you what I've got. Yeah, so I hope you all have an amazing day, and don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you next week.